What's up, All Stars? I just want to quickly say a pair of shoes you should not buy. A pair of shoes you should not buy. Cash want to say hi, probably. Come on, Cash. Come on. Yo, I really don't even mean to like make this video. I had no intentions of making this video. This is not planned. This is not scheduled. I'm over here making a ghetto ass TikTok. I'm saying ghetto because like I was using a chair to prop up my phone because I can't find my thing. The thing that you connect to your ring light that holds your phone. So it's just not making too much sense, right? Somebody wanted to say hi. Sit down. But yo, when I tell you, I'm gonna give you a very good reason why you should not buy Bottega Boots. It's the reason why I really stopped buying a lot of like Nikes and Jordans and stuff. And I feel like the main reason was because I do not like a lot of like, you know, athletic shoes have clear soles. And the thing about that is the sole's yellow. And when you spend, and ironically, I didn't even spend any money on these boots because they were a gift from my bro Will. But my real issue is just that like I'm looking at them and I wore them all of twice. Yo, what are you doing behind me? I wore them all of like twice, I would say. And when I say twice, I don't mean like when you say you wore something twice, but you know you wore like 6 times. No, I literally wore them on Thanksgiving. We took a picture. We were in the house, so I took them off. I wore them when I went to Atlanta. I think he had like Will ironically had a brunch, and that was in 2020. I wore that stuff, and literally I have not worn them since then. I don't know, maybe they needed some air, maybe they needed to come out the box. But yo, there's no reason in the world. Hold on, look. And I hope the light doesn't change it. Okay, the light is gassing it a little bit. You can see it's a little cloudy, but they've really gotten yellow. You can look at the bottom of them. You can tell I haven't even walked anywhere. You can always tell from this part right here. This is like that eraser. Like you see the most wear right here. You can lie and say you wore something twice, but it will show. Long story short, I just don't like the dustiness, the wrinkling. I just don't recommend them. I do think they are nice boots. The design, the love is nice. I mean, now they're ubiquitous anyway. Zara got their version. I never understood why people used to sell that stuff. Because in my opinion, I'm just like, well, why did you ever even want it? You know what I'm saying? But I feel like now, like, because everything is so accessible now, particularly because like social media has bridged the gap between internet information and just the general public. I feel like the shit was always there, the information was always there, but I feel like now more than ever we actually are starting to see people know and be aware about it. But one, like, I don't know about leather care and stuff, but like they've gotten like a dust look to them, and like I tried to wipe them off with like some water because I don't want to put anything on them and ruin the leather, but it's like they don't look the same black that they did when I got them. They had a wrinkle since the very first time. I just do not recommend buying these. I don't. And I'm a person that's very big on being able to have your stuff for a long time. And it's not about, you know, to some extent you can't have certain stuff because before you can even like put your wear and tear on it, the thing might already, like, your style may have had transition. My style hasn't even transitioned away from these yet. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a lot more offerings now because you could, instead of this, you could do a $700 Balenciaga Croc boot, which is more of what Kanye's wearing, and if you're more aligned with like hypebeast trends and shit like that, you would probably go that route anyway. So you could save about $500-600. Yo, you being loud on purpose. He really wants to be in the video, y'all. Some people are attention whores. But it's like, oh shit, I got something inside of them. And mind you, they stuffed, so I don't even know how the wrinkles are still there. I try to stuff all my boots with like socks, t-shirts, etc. But I'm just kind of disappointed. So I really wanted to come on here and just rant and rave. Like, my YouTube channel is about to be a lot more of like elongated Insta snaps or Insta stories. I tried the other route of trying to like only make good content, but I mean, in this market, the market of shoe unboxings has kind of depleted. I mean, you can go on TikTok and see a 10-second one while I watch my 10-minute one when people already say like, it's 2 minutes in and you haven't shown the shoe yet. So it's like, you know, that market has kind of died. I'm okay with that though. I always kind of, I didn't start doing unboxings because I really loved unboxings. I started doing unboxings because I did like this closet type video at one point, and like people would just be like, let us see more, and I didn't really want to show more, so I was like, I just show when I get some new stuff. And I did like the stuff I was watching at the time was like pickup hauls and stuff like that. When I watched that, I'm like, wait, people make these? And at that point, I didn't even know people made money off of YouTube. So I think if I would have been a lot more consistent and stuff, I probably would be way further. But time is of the essence, so we talking right now. But don't get me wrong, the boot, it looks good on. It definitely look good on. But it pretty much stops there. Sir, excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Hey. You wanna say hi? Look, say hi to the cameras right there. Say hi. Say hi. You don't care about y'all. Oh, Cash. Get off this table. Get off that table, boy. Get off that table. Get off that table. But in the meantime, guys, I really didn't want to make a big deal about this video. Style-wise, yes, I don't think they're out of style. I don't think that they're like going anywhere anytime soon. Yes, they're everywhere, but we're at a point where everything is everywhere, so you really just got to stand your ground, do it differently. And without competition, there's no growth. So keep that in mind when you feel like, oh, my favorite thing, everyone's wearing it now. Without competition, there's no growth. So if everybody wasn't wearing it, it wouldn't make you probably try to propel your style or propel how you wear things. Like, at the end of the day, if you like certain aesthetics, like, just don't hop your aesthetic because everyone's joining the wave. And I feel like I've had to ponder myself with that question plenty of times. Like, for instance, right, like if you watch any of my videos on my Instagram recently, I kind of made this like cynical video where people probably don't even understand what I'm trying to say, but the intention behind it is that like, okay, so I'm gonna show you the video. I ain't gonna play the audio because it's copyrighted. But it's a skull, you know what I'm saying? It's a skull. You see the skull is just burning. Then you see my face, boom. Make sure y'all can see that. And then the skull's fire is put out. And the point is of that video was just that, like, yo, yeah, people, you know, like, don't get me wrong, I didn't name it skulls, I didn't name it flames, but I do feel like that's an aesthetic that when you subscribe to that aesthetic, it's like everything follows. Like, you know, I was born the day before Halloween. I've always had an attachment and entitlement and somewhat of an ownership to, I know y'all gonna be eating my Baltimore ass up, to Halloween. So it was like skulls, Halloween, me, Dia de los Muertos. Like, I don't know, it's always been something that I felt true in my heart. And I feel like I let myself feel like, okay, let me unattach myself from it. But you know, right now we're putting the flame out for a while. But ultimately, I'm a hypocrite because I'm not taking my own advice about like not jumping your own wave. But it's hard. It's hard when like you gotta ask yourself another question too. Do you like what you like because people don't like it, or it is like sensational to like that different thing, or do you actually like it? Because there's been times where I felt like I would like something that I felt was unorthodox because it was unorthodox to like. I mean, I feel like a lot of my personality is based on that. But I'm not one of those people that like hate everything that everybody likes. Like, people like that, like, they be like, Beyonce is overrated. And it's just like, bitch, where? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm definitely not that person. But I say all of that to say, don't buy any Bottega Boots unless you already have them, or you can find them ridiculously, like, cheaper than what their retail is. Other than that, maybe the tire boots with the clear sole specifically. You know what I just realized? Nobody's gonna have this problem if they got the ones with the green at the bottom or some shit. But you know me, I like to keep it classic, keep it simple, keep it there. But I'm gonna take these off camera. If you don't subscribe to me, please subscribe. This isn't like a normal video. If you do subscribe, be sure to comment and like. If you don't subscribe, do the first thing first. Subscribe first and then comment and like. And then take a walk over onto either my Instagram or my TikTok. You'll find similar content in both places. So you can probably go either or, whatever floats your boat. Alright, boss stars, stay untouchable.